From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat is on. Temperatures up a degree from yesterday, and tomorrow they'll be up another degree. And we did set a record maximum, minimum, or record high, low, or just a record warm morning, 81 degrees. The old record being just 10 years ago on this date. So we can break records on the same day, going back 10 years ago for sure. And we might have a few records in the future, but not likely. This time of year, record highs, upper 90s to low 100s. I don't think we're going to get into the low 100s, and upper 90s may be challenged. Bottom line, though, we will be setting some record lows, and that's all because we have a super hot Gulf of Mexico compared to the 20th century, where the Gulf of Mexico is running about 4 degrees above what we used to observe in the 1980s and 90s, and that's where we're measuring our climate change, is in the overnight lows. And now we have this big ridge of high pressure, and it's a dominant ridge of high pressure, and it's making conditions super hot across Mexico into Texas, and we're getting a taste of it too here in Louisiana. And what that high pressure ridge is doing is also shuttling off the showers and storms to our north. And then they drop eventually to the east-southeast, affecting areas like the beaches where everybody wants to go and get sun and sand and everything else. And we have all the sun and the heat, but we don't have the sand. But they do have some thunderstorms rolling through there tonight. Severe thunderstorm watches off to our north, a pretty strong cluster north of Jackson along I-55. These storms capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, torrential downpours. And then farther south and east we go, it's impacting the Florida Panhandle where tornado watch is in effect. And there are some strong storms at the beaches, Florida beaches, from Pensacola for all our friends that are out here all the way through Navarre, and then even toward Panama City. You might see some action later on, but the bulk of the heavy-duty storms inland. And then for our folks over in Gulf Shores, looking pretty good here as we just kind of move the map over to Dauphin Island. So here close to home, it's awfully quiet. What you're seeing right here, this is smoke. How do we know that? Well, we know the way the winds are working as we go aloft, and then we'll put this in motion. And you see what direction this is moving in? It's from the southwest to the northeast, following the low-level wind. So we have a number of small fires going on across northern portions of Acadiana. So only thing we're picking up is smoke, and maybe it's just from the heat out there. Again, that heat advisory tomorrow from 11 in the morning to 8 in the evening for high heat indices, and the same all the way back through Texas as well. So there's a lot of heat. In order to escape it, you're going to have to go somewhere else in the country, way to the north or to the west. So overnight tonight, temperatures hold in the lower 80s, so a record warm night again. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and hot day. Remember, we showed you the HERB model was trying to generate a shower. We don't think that's going to happen. 97, it looks to be the high tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, oh, those storms tease us once again, but stay to the north right around 80, and then back up to a degree or two warmer Friday, with rain chances in the 5% range at best over the next 4 to 5 days. See little change going into Saturday. Some storms off to the east of us. Eventually, there might be a weakness in the atmosphere off to the east. So check this out. This is rain over the next 10 days. Through Monday, we stop it there. I don't think we see anything at all. You can see where the storm track is. But then you go beyond Monday, and you see some rain building in the area. So that should knock down our temperatures a little bit. We should see some scattered storms mid to late next week. Overnight tonight, 80 your low. Tomorrow, back into the mid to upper 90s with that heat index there off the chart. And then as we take a look at the forecast going into Friday morning, again, much the same. And here's the heat index for tomorrow. We just about have enough room on the graphic here. Highest heat index right around 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So this is as high as the numbers get around here. So again, be careful if you're outdoors for any length of time. Check on the elderly and make sure the kids are hydrated as well. 80 the overnight low tonight. A quiet night will beat the record set back in 1909, so that's a significant record there. 97 the high tomorrow with that heat advisory once again, with mostly sunny skies and the big clouds way off to our north. Upper 90s through the weekend into early next week, but there's your change. Can't go too high in the rain chances quite yet, but there are some rain chances Tuesday through the end of next week and the following weekend, so it'll cool us into the almost comfortable mid-90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All righty. Thanks, Rob.